Hello, welcome everybody, how are you today? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Yesterday we started to change the haircut, and today we are going to finish this process. I'm going to add some small hairs here. Okay, let's get started. Okay, maybe we can add something. For example, here we can add something. Okay, this is a good place, I think. This is okay. Let me see if we can add something. I think that it is good for me. Okay, let me delete all of the other this. Let me select these small hairs and new haircut, move it to new haircut. See? This one here, where is this orange? I have select this one and move it to the new folder. I'm going to leave it outside, and let's select all of the other hair, the other curves that we don't use. I'm going to select all of that and delete, and I bring back my haircut. Add more topology to these haircuts, and start to sculpt these details. So first let me select save, of course. Just in case something happens, I'm going to move these two pieces of hair. I'm going to move to a new hair backup, to a new collection. I'm going to select all of my hair, all the parts of my hair, duplicate them and move it to hair backup. And I'm going to hide this folder, and now I'm going to select all of these curves and convert them into mesh. Something here. I have to let me select all of these haircuts of this hair and apply all transforms. Let me see something here. Okay, this is what I don't want. Oof. So, what I have to do now? Hair by hair. Fix this. But the problem, let me see, is that these are small pieces. So if I try to apply remesh here, I need to use a value, a big number to the remesh. I think that we have to do this one by one. Let me first try with this one. I'm going to, let me see what sculpt mode. Let me see with 0.01. No, this is not good. 0.0. Let me save. 0.05. This is not what we need. We need more. Bigger value here. Let me try with 0.01. We can use this one. Let me see. Yes, we can use this one. But before we do this, let me select everything, of course, and shade flat. Okay, so we can see all the imperfections here. Okay, maybe we can use these imperfections as a guide. Let me try to do that. Also, let me adjust this, because now that this is not a curve anymore, I can adjust a little bit here where the hair starts. We can okay. Now let me see. I'm going to use this one. I forgot to maybe we can use remesh. No, multi-res. But I don't like, we don't have a great, this part, it is not good. Maybe I can delete this. The easier way, but you have different methods here. You can use remesh and you fix this part. And we can start like creating this, or we can delete these faces and create a new one with your grid fill. and then we can use multi-res. I'm going to try the first method, okay? So this is the value that we used before, and this is, I am going to use this as guides. I don't like that. Let me use this one, the other brush. This is better. You know what? Let me first. I don't like this part here. I'm going to use. Let me go back. And for remesh. Okay, here. This is a good result. Let me apply, and then I'm going to apply the remesh. Now we don't have to clean that, but we have to clean these parts here. Let me see. Remember that we don't have to make this completely like a spike, like a point, like a very hard in this end, because we are make this for 3D printing. So first, that this may be dangerous for the people that maybe try to manipulate the character, and also that it is not going to look well once you start. Maybe you're going to have issues with the 3D printing. So always try to leave it like this round, and maybe not this like round like this, but it's looking good, so don't worry about that. Maybe if you don't like it, you can always change it a little bit, like that. Make it more like a spike, but always a round ending. Remember that. Never leave this 0. If you try to decrease it, never use the 0 as the value to decrease it. When you want to scale that point and make it smaller, just to avoid something else, I'm going to clean with this value. Smooth, try to smooth. Remember that this is the level of my value, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, now that we finish that, I'm going to try to create this. Okay, let's see. I like the, but I mean, what I did before is what we have to do, but I don't like the result. Let me see if I can do anything else. You know what? I am thinking on this. If instead of trying to recreate all of these parts again, maybe we can use curves, so we don't have to do a lot of work. Because if I just think on this, if I do this and try to create one by one, and then try to, we can like do this, create this, and then try to add more. Like this, and start like we did here in the eyebrows, and we are going to have a great result. But think on this, we have a lot of these curves. We can do that. You can do that. But first, let me see something. We can use the curves that we have before and try to create something similar to that here in the hair. So let me go to my, let me try to do this. I'm going to delete this one. Let me go to my backup. This is the curve. Okay, I'm going to move it to the new haircut. Let me hide again the backup. I forgot to. Okay, let me do this. Let me recreate. This is the one that I have. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this one. I'm going to move it to new haircut. Let me hide this again, and I am going to select this one. This is the new one, right? Okay, this is what we have here. I'm going to subdivide. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that is not good. This is my main curve. This is subdivide. Let me try with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me try with 4. Now the problem is this one. You can see here the result. So this is the other method, but you know, this is a good resource. Look the lines, but you're also affecting this last part that we can smooth, of course. What do you think? But if you see here the reference, here we don't have like that. So maybe we can return to the last method and just don't like use this. In this case, this is a great resource. I am not saying that this is not this is not a good option, but the problem is that for this style, this is not working for this style because it is completely a different model. So I'm going to go back. Let me see if I can go back. Okay, I cannot go back, so I have to repeat. And what I'm going to do, just to add small lines here in the hair, small lines. The haircut is good. I mean, with the eyebrows we have to do this, but for the, let me see the other reference. The best reference for the, what is the Hulk with this helmet. Okay, you can see, look, and also this is like the previous haircut that we have. Do you remember the one that I changed? This is more it is similar to the previous haircut that I have, but I'm going to use that style of eyebrows and play with this reference here, that is less haircuts and only try to add details like these lines and like these lines. So I'm going to, it is more work, but not because it is difficult, because you have to do it to take care of each hair. That's the difference. But remember that here we're trying to make this as perfect as possible. You have all the time to do that. I am going to try to do that, okay? So this is, let me see. What is this? New haircut. This is the one that I... I can go, no, I cannot go back, so let me hide. Okay, this is the only one that I have, and I'm going to convert this into mesh and split flat, all transforms. At the subdivision, my subdivision surface, let me save. Level 3, go to sculpt mode and 0.001. Let's save this again, fix the ending point here in the hair. This is the last part, so we are so close to finish. So make don't say like, we have to do this. I mean, this is how I like to do things. If you don't want, don't do it. But we are so close. We're not going to surrender. When we are so close to accomplish, to get to, we're so close to the end of the process. Remember, you can see all of my streamings. I always like to care. I always try to work on these small details that maybe are not important, but for me everything is important. Maybe let me see. Maybe we can use this. Okay, so now let me try to create that style. So here we have like 3 lines, I think, no, 2 lines. Just 2 lines here, so this one. Let me try to create this line here, this line here. Try to make it completely curved. It is so difficult to do this with a mouse. Okay, and then we just select need a pencil, but I don't have money for that right now. Okay, something like that, and then I am going to smooth this 0, 0. Okay, we are good. So we are going to smooth all of my curve here. Maybe that was too much. This, we only need just like 1, but okay, we can leave it like that. Don't worry about that. Let me use the equalizer stroke here so I can follow what I already have. Okay, great. can see this. So maybe we can add something like stroke stabilize. So let me do something like this, for example. Maybe that was too much. Click only here. That here, not here. Okay, and then we can what else? Can maybe like this is the problem when I don't have a pencil, because I do not have control about this. Like, I mean, it is a good idea, but no, now that I don't have this. If I can make this more like flat trying to follow the style. Here I am playing with a smooth eye. This is not like trying to follow the style of the character. You see? Okay, we can use this. Let's use something like this, okay?
0.05 I use. Okay, we can leave that like this. Maybe this was too strong, this line here, but we can always use a smooth. Maybe just use one time the crease. Push. Okay, we're going to leave it like that, but now the problem is I'm going to name this. That this is only one. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start to work with the smaller brands so we can finish this. This is all we have to do. It's the only way. You can try the other method. It is also good. Okay, let's go with this one. Again, we are going to use subdivision surface 3. Go to to sculpt.
one. Oh, okay, this is too small. This one is too small. Let me think, what can I do? Okay, let's continue with the other. Let me go back. I'm going to leave this to the last part. Maybe for the render week we do not have to do the work on this one, but we have to do that for 3D printing. That's why for 3D printing it is like always this extra process that you have to make, because here we are trying to create this like the figure that we are going to have with the 3D printing. That's why I care about every detail. I cannot leave it like that just for the render, and in the render it's going to look good, but then for the 3D printing you may see that you are missing some details. The only way that you can miss details is because you decimate the model, and that is good. It is not like you, for example, apply here shade smooth, and then you 3D print this, and then you have these lines. That's what I am trying to say. So that's why I try to keep to take care of each detail. Okay, let's go with this one. Here we are only going to use one line. Let's do this with subdivision surface 3. Let me see if here this works, or I have to. Okay, this was good. This is not as good as this one because this is smaller. So if I try to, it's going to look different. Let me see something before I. Okay, I already applied this. Going to sculpt mode. I have no. Yes, that is the same thing that we did. Look, this number of vertices. No. Let's go to sculpt mode. You have like this 160. Okay. Let me go to here. Sculpt mode, and it is like the same, but when we apply the remesh 0.001, this is going to be lower, so I have to try to get to that number, and for that I have to use or increase this value. I mean increase this shape and then apply the remesh, or lower this value even more. Let me try with 0.0. I don't know if the PC is going to support this. Okay, but I don't like it to go. Okay, great. We can work with this. So here we are only going to use one line. We only need here one line. Don't just this one. Like that. Here we don't have to. Let me see. I forgot to take care of my. Here we're only going to use we already have this detail here, so we are only going to use the pinch brush. Okay, and of course that we have to fix our, let me go 0.01. I have to make this round to smooth the end of the hair. Make this more round. Okay, I think that maybe just a little bit. Let me go and select, for example, this one. Okay, I think that's everything. Now I'm going to try to smooth all of this with this lower value, and then I am going to try to play with the I think that maybe let me try with flatten. I want to just to create like the, okay, this one is good. Flatten is going to be this is a brush that I'm going to use to make this like a style. Okay, this is looking great. This is what I want, so let me go back. Now I'm going to work with this with 0.01, just to smooth these details, and we finish another curve. Okay, let me see it here. I think that we can use flatten here too, not to fix but to change a little bit the, I don't remember, here I use inflate. Something like this, for example. What is this weird line? Let me see if I can apply this again. No, that was not a good idea. This is because of flatten. Flatten is giving me this effect. change the name are the ones that we already finished. We have a lot of work here, but the work that we have to do are in the bigger chords. For example, in this one we only have to apply the remesh and just polish the end and give it a little bit of pinch, but not try to do all of this. Remember, I do this because I want it to make as perfect as possible. If you don't have time, or if you don't want, you don't have to do this, or maybe you have another method to do it faster. But I take care of each detail. The only thing that I don't have time to do, because I'm going to make this for 3D printing, and for 3D printing I have to make another process, is to quad remesh. Remember that we tried to do that with pants, and that is because quad remesh is, for example, for this. You can see this like weird borders, but we don't see that here. And also with the 3D printing character, we are not going to. This is not like an important. I mean, it is important, but it is looking good. Okay. The thing that I am trying to say is that with the quad remesh, we like adjust the mesh that we have to make it like to follow the shape. For example, here we can have like the edges like following this shape. Here we are not having, we are having like squares trying to adjust with the remesh. With the quad remesh, it is supposed to make this a clean version of the remesh shape. But ZBrush is better for that. That's why artists that work for the industry and that are like experts in 3D sculpting, they use ZBrush. Okay, but ZBrush have a great like a tool to do this in a better way. With Blender, we can use the quad remesh, that it is not a good tool, or we can buy another tool that gives us a better result. The thing that I do, it may take more time, but is like to make a retopology of this, and that retopology version I applied multi-res and then the shrink wrap and give all the details, and then give the subdivision that I need, and I have a better shape, like following these borders and all of the things that you should have. But now I repeat, I am not going to do that, because that will take a lot of time, and also because for 3D printing I make sure that you have a clean object for 3D print, and it is like repeating the process. And if you see the character here, it is looking good. Okay, we are not like, oh, this is not, well, no, it is looking good, just these small details, but are like, we're going to fix this with the smooth corrective. So we are only going to have like a lower resolution, but not like too much, but we're going to fix these parts with the smooth corrective and with decimate. That's what I wanted to say. So now let's continue with the hair. Okay, I already have 2 pieces of hair. Let me continue with this one, and again we only have here one, like this one here, let's save, and we only, we have to add more details here. Okay, no, don't worry. Subdivision surface. Three, and then, okay, we are ready 3. Again, let's go to sculpt mode, try to get to this value. Let's save. Let me try first 0.001. Always save, just in case the program close. And we have that, and that is not what I want. And we already have a value. That is too much. Let me go back. Let me increase a little bit the value. Let me play between those two values. Okay, we can use this. Okay, here I think that the same, but you can see that the curve is not, it's more like this one. Let's do that. To make it like perfect, but okay, like that. Okay, now let me see if, okay, we have the other side. Great. Let's play with the values that I already have with flatten. Okay, the music stops, and that means that I have to go for some water, okay? Let me finish this one. I'm going to use my smooth brush to clean this mesh. Maybe let me use this Okay, it is looking better. Here I have to clean this. Just be patient. We are in the last part of the process. This is not difficult. This is just the time that you take to make the model perfect. The most difficult part, we already did it. I mean, the most difficult part for me now is try to convert this to 3D printing after the render, but you only saw the final result for that. Great. Now we have three hair, three pieces of hair. Let me use the flatten here to create like this effect. Okay. This is hair number 3. Hair number 3. And I'll be back in a moment, okay? I'll go for some water. Okay, I'm back. I think that I have to change the music because it is too loud. Okay, let's continue. We have already 3 pieces of hair. Let's move with this one. First, I'm going to smooth this and work on trying to adjust the curve. Then I start to add more the details. Okay. Okay, if we go to, we can use here. Let me save first. .001. Ah, no, I need more detail here. 0.008. Yes, I can work with that. Maybe 78. Okay, this one. Now first let me clean all the smooth the model shape. Let's Here we have well, let me fix this. Use the same thing that we did here. more interesting shape. See if I can create something here. Okay. Here, flatten. you can see that the style is more like the rest of the character. almost the parts where we have to do most of the work are on the frontal of this, the bigger ones. This one, for example. This one we only have to just draw some lines. No, play with this one, with inflate. Try to play with those. And here we only have to make this smooth, the points. We don't have to do anything else here. Okay, let's continue with other. I cannot do any more with these ending parts because I have my mouse, but it's not looking like completely bad. If I have a pencil, then I can play with pressure, but I only use mouse and I don't have other options. And no money soon to buy a tablet and a pencil to do this. But don't worry, we can have great results. All of my models, I never use a pencil to do that. Only the ones that I did with Nomad Sculpt, because I use my iPad and you use the pencil. There's no other way to do sculpting in that program. Of course, it was easier. Fix this. Let me try to fix this. Here is this is the model with worst results, because worst results, but with this was the first that we made, the one where we test all the things that we wanted to do. That's why it is needs a little bit more of work. That's all. It is not that this is wrong. Just needs a little bit more of work. Okay, what else? Let's go with this one. I cannot see very well because we don't have a good reference, but I'm going to try to guess, to imagine. Maybe we can have here one line here for this hair to come out. Maybe we can add 1 and 2 lines. So let's do that. Now let me go to sculpt mode and let me see if with 0.002 I have a good topology. Yes, let me 0.78. Sorry, 1 0 over here. No, that was too much. Let me go back. It is because I forgot. Let me see. No, that was too much. 0.0009. Still, this is too much. 95. Okay, great. I am looking at these values. Look, I am playing with these values. Here, my mouse, my brush. This is the values that I see to say, okay, this is what I want. We're good to continue, okay? First I use the subdivision surface to clean these lines, and then I have like 185, something like that, and with my remesh I get a value close to the other value, that in this case is 160, something like that. 60,000, of course, but I'm only saying the first number. So let's do the same. Fix. Let's make this round. You really have to like to do this to do like this whole process, to be patient and take care of every detail. And that's what I do. I like to do this, like to create characters. I wish I could have a 3D printer so I can learn not to, because for 3D printing you have to know to have some skills. It is not like you get the file and just press print. No, you have to first see what be sure what, know everything about your printer, know the limits and the characteristics of your printer, all of that like anything else, like your PC, like maybe you have a car, you have to know the purpose of why you buy that, how to take care of that, all of that things, know the limits. The same with the 3D printer. And also you need some skills for 3D printing. For example, play with the settings depending on the model, make the cuts that you want. Remember that I always like upload an example that I would print, but maybe you don't want that, or maybe you want to make a bigger character, or maybe a smaller character, just to have a little Hulk in your desk, a little I don't know, 10 centimeters Hulk in your desk, in this case with the Hulk. Okay, so you have to join all of this, but you have to know that you're going to lose a lot of detail, but maybe you don't care, you just want the character. And then you have to change the settings of your printer, also what material you are going to use, all of that things you need to know about the printer. And after you print the character, you need to, I don't even know the name in Spanish of the materials that you need to polish, to smooth the when you print, you have always some issues, small issues in the object that you have to smooth with the, I don't know the name that in English. With some material you like start to polish, to smooth those edges. You always depending on the printer and on your settings, you're going to have some issues on the object, and then you have to fix that, and then start like to join. Maybe you have to add some, maybe I don't know, there are a lot of things that could happen when you print. Maybe the print failed just a moment, and maybe you have a little hole here, a little hole that in the file you don't have that, and you're not going to print again the character. You just buy some material that you fill the material and start polish, and then when you paint you don't notice that. Those kind of skills you need for 3D printing. It is not, as I told you before, like press some a button and you have the character. Also, how much time your printer is going to take to print the object. All of those things. Of course, if you have a small, for example, one hand, it's going to be faster. But for example, with this one, it's going to take some time. Or if you decide to print the whole model in a small miniature with less details, but it is a whole model, maybe it could take some time. Also, the dimensions, the limit of your printer, all of that you need to know. Okay, here let's create this one. I think that we can go here. I'm going to make it close to the end of the curve. I like this one. What do you think? I like it. I'm going to leave it like that. And here I'm going to add. Use the mouse like I have control of the pressure. I am like pressing a little the click of the mouse, but it's going to be the same. Really need a pencil. So you have to help me. You have to subscribe and to share this content. So I know that you like this, that this is useful for you, and YouTube may start paying me for creating this content. But we are just starting. So I like the path that we are following to make this channel, to build this channel with you, because I make this with your help. Okay, here I'm going to play, of course, with this one. Maybe it is too much. That we are going to play with flatten brush too. This is our flatten brush. Sorry, I wanted to change. brush stroke. Almost done. Let me move my mouse to a bigger place where I can move it down. Add more. Here, for example. Maybe I should use bigger values. Now let me use flatten to play with this brush. Give use that here, right? Yes, I think that I already use. Okay, it is looking good for me. So we can continue. Oof. It's a lot of work. This is hair number 5. We are so close to finish this model. Don't surrender here. We just have to polish, give detail to our haircut, and just we have to join this. We have to create something. I don't know what to do here because I don't have a clear reference. Maybe how can we do this? Maybe just with small the brush. Maybe I can create something like this here. Okay, we have to create this, but then we already finished. We just have to join that and maybe add some small details here. Then we have to just apply the we have to create some details here too. We have work to do, but just final details. Okay, we have a lot of work, but not because of the time. Okay, it's not because we have to do some difficult process. We just here need to add the final details, but those final details take some time. And then we finish the model and we move to the painting process. Here we have to do the same that we did here with the hair. Just add the modifiers and then start to do here the same. We have to change a little bit. That's what we have to do if we want to create this model. Play with with the flatten brush. We're going to see, because if it is not looking good, then we don't do that. Okay. Maybe here I have to make this a little bit wider because I have to make this a little bit bigger, because now I can, with 3D printing this is not going to work. Unless you make this a bigger character, then you have to do that. So let's finish. Let's go step by step. Don't be patient. This is part of the process. Okay, now you can see that the hair is looking better. So we have just to make these final adjustments to the rest of the hair. We're going to finish this. Don't worry. It is looking really awesome. For me, this is one of the most challenging characters. This, I can say that this and the Denji character from what was the name of that anime? I don't remember. Chainsaw Man, this and that character for me are the most difficult ones that I created. That Denji that you see in my CG Trader profile, that took me 1 month of work and 1 month of completely just doing that character from morning to night to the night, all the whole day I just work on that character, and that I finished that in 1 month. Maybe also because I made that with Nomad Sculpt, and with Nomad Sculpt it was very difficult to create pieces like this one, like this, sharp. Blender is easier to work, is better to work with that. I don't try, because we had a lot of updates and I don't work with Nomad Sculpt maybe for more than 1 year, so I think that we have a lot of updates for that app. I think that they improved that, but in that time I only work with cuts. So for example, I have a cube, and then I have to cut the cube trying to create the shape, the hard surface parts of the character. That in that case was the head. That was really difficult. I don't remember. You can see. No, I don't have the time lapse for that. I don't record that. Okay, here, let me see something. What is this? Okay, now let's continue with this one. I'm going to just add 1 line here. And this one, let me see. What was the value that I used for this one? 0.0009. Let me try with this one. No, 0.005. I think that was the value. No, I need a lower value. I really don't remember. 0.003. No, that was too much. 0.04. It was good, but no, that is too much. Let's increase this value. Okay, we have to play between these values. We are so close. Let me try with 0.35. No. No. Sorry, I have to decrease the value, not increase. 25. Okay, this one. Ooh. Let's clean the end of the curve. Let's smooth. Okay, let's apply. Okay, great. Now let's smooth. No, I'm going to do a smooth at the end. We have a good shape here with the. See if I can. Let me. Okay, now we clean that. Right? We clean that. Okay, let's add a small line here. This one is going to be small, so we can make some difference here. See? That is too straight. Okay, that. I go with that. Sorry, I have to follow this. Okay, here we can just play with flatten. Let me see. Flatten, flatten, flatten. Okay. Hello, welcome Miguel, welcome. We are improving the haircut here. It is not not difficult process, but a long process if we want to make it as perfect as possible. We are trying to match the style of the reference. Yes, that's why we are taking the time to make it good. But I was saying that this is a long process, and if you want to do it in the better possible way, you have to keep doing. We are so close to finish. Don't surrender. We almost get to the end line. We are so close. I mean, this is something like you can say, I have to do this, I don't want to do it. But keep in mind all the things that you already do. We already did all the most difficult parts. We just are so close. Like this round, because this is for 3D printing, and you are not going to have a point, like a completely point here, because I think that the printer is going to get like some errors, some issues, and also it is not good for you, because if you want to hold the character, you may hurt yourself because of or you can hurt the character. That's why. And also, it is not always it is not good to, like in painting, for example. I learned that when I already draw 2 characters when I started to draw, that you never use like a completely white color, for example, for the eyes, for the teeth. Never use completely white, like FFFFF white. The same with the black. You have to use something close to white and something close to black. I don't know the reason, or I don't remember the reason for that, but it is something like a group practice. So the same here. You never use this when you want to scale. You remember that you can press S and then 0, and then this gets close and it became small. Okay, you never do that here. It is not good because of the printing process. Now, if you want to do that just for rendering, okay, you can do if you want. It is not a good practice, but we are making this for 3D printing, so it will not work so well. You may have some issues. For example, here you have to be really careful when you print this model. You have you need to have good skills, because this is a complex model with a lot of details, and you don't want to lose. To lose is the verb, right? To lose. You don't want to lose the details that you already create. So that's why. Also, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I showed you like another process to make this faster, but for this character it will not work. It wouldn't work because of the style. So that is why I'm taking care of each here one by one, trying to adjust it to the style that we have. But you can use that other method for other characters, especially for characters with long hair. I used that for the Kurt Cobain that I made. Also, I received a message yesterday from CG Trader telling me that someone that wants to. The message was from a person that told me that he cannot get my character. He have troubles with CG Trader, and I don't know why. And he, I don't know if it's he or she. The person told me that I should upload the models to other platforms. So this weekend I'm going to look to more options, and I'm going to share that with you. The more options for you to get the character, the models. But I don't have control of the of the how the platform works, so I cannot fix that. If you are maybe want to buy some character, I don't have control if the platform is not working, because I just upload my character and that's all. One time I have diffy issues with trying to upload a character, but it was because of the platform was under maintenance. So maybe that's the case now. I don't know. But I'm going to look for that recommendation to see the possibility to upload the characters to other platforms. If you have name of other platforms that maybe you get the models, or you usually visit for 3D models, please send that to me so I know where to upload the models. Also, I have to, for example, for CG Trader, I don't have problems. I once I read that you can upload the character here and you can upload in other places. There is no problem with that. But maybe in other platforms, if I upload the character, maybe there are some terms that say that I cannot upload it to any other platform. That's also a thing that you have to keep in mind. I am not. Maybe you should have the option for more like exclusivity to have like exclusive models for one platform, but you should have the option. I don't like that you only have to upload the model here and you don't have to upload it in any other place. It is already not so good that that the money that they pay you when someone make a purchase of your item. So I don't know. I am going to look about that. Let me name. I think that we already. This is finished. Let me name this one here 6. The music stops, and that means that I have to go and working on my other characters. You know that Boudica character that I am creating, it is like a nightmare, but I already figured out a method to 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 deal with the issues that I had. The character is not going to be perfect, but it is going to be my first character with a lot of. I think that I'm going to make her for rendering, not for play. I don't know. I'm going to see, but it is becoming a nightmare, that character. I have to sculpt piece by piece, and then I have to the method that I use to send the high poly details to the low poly details. That is a lot, and also I have to sculpt, like, really take care of each detail. I mean, for example, here in the teeth, you saw that here we don't have too much problems, but for that model, because I'm creating that like realistic, and also with this model, for example, with the face, we take some time to do this, right? But imagine that we are creating this in a realistic way. We have to make like the wrinkles here in the eyes, add some little holes, all of that details of the skin, that is a lot of work, and I it is like I'm trying to do that, and I never do that before. In, always the first time is the most difficult one, and that's why I am. But I always, as I told you, find a solution. I always found a solution, but the solution is a lot of work. I think that this weekend, let's see how much money I have. I am going to buy a tutorial of an artist that specialize creating AAA characters. In my case, I always create like these cartoon characters that are easier to create because you don't have to take care of those realistic details of the skin, for example, and also because you can use always lower topology with high detailed characters like the realistic characters. You need a lot of topology, because here, for example, I cannot use that wrinkles, I cannot add that. I need more, and I don't know if the program is going to support that. If this is a separate piece, okay, I can work, but for example here with the rest of the body, it will be an issue. That's also something that I wanted to tell you. Just keep in mind the weapons and the jewelry that I created already for the character. That was a lot of work. Just imagine the same with the clothes, with the hair. I never create hair for games. I mean, this hair with corpse. Okay, I do that, but the what is the name of that, haircuts? I think the realistic hair for games. Ooh, that is another process. But as I told you, the only way to improve your skills is to always have like some challenge in your process. If I create, just imagine, I create this, not this Hulk, but let's say the Pokemon that I created already, and just create the same Pokemon and another Pokemon, and you, okay, you have now the skills, but you are only like be at that level, and you know that Pokemons are not like difficult characters to create. It has the challenge part. All characters has something unique. Each character that you create has something unique, but not the. I mean, you are only like I don't know how to say this in English. You it is you move like to a safe space, something like that, to comfort. I don't know how the English, the word in English to that, with the comfort zone of the safe zone. I don't know, something like that. That you say, okay, I can only do this. But if you want to be a better artist, you always have to find a more challenging project so you can improve. Maybe if you want to create, okay, I want to create Pokemons, but maybe by creating a difficult character, when you return to the Pokemons, you are going to do it in a better way and a faster way. That's why I'm trying to say. So it is always good if you have free time to, or maybe if you want to make this for a career, for your professional, for your profession. You have to. Always want to be a better artist. You always have to compete to with yourself. You always have to be better than you already are. That's what I am trying to say. In everything, not just in 3D. In any other career that you are, I don't know. That's what I am trying to say, and that take a lot of patience, a lot of work. You see here all the work that we are creating, but when we are so close to finish. Remember when we started to create this belt, that I say, okay, how I'm going to do this, because I have these limitations, okay, But then I try, then I say, no, I don't like this. I have to change some pieces. And we create the belt. Remember this challenging part here. So don't always, okay, look, okay, this is the part that I have to be to take care. This is difficult, okay, but do not surrender. Do not surrender. There is always a solution for everything. Keep in mind that it may take some time. You're going to suffer. I don't know, but that's how you became better. And as I always say, all the things that are good needs some sacrifice. So if you want to achieve something, you need to sacrifice. You need to suffer. You need to fail, and you are going to be a better person or artist in this case once you find a solution for that. And that's all. We're going to continue on Monday. Let me get the thumbnail. I'm going to I think that I already have this, but I want to we have to do this what that I made this with the rest of the hair, but these are the most difficult, not the most difficult, the ones that may take more time. These are going to be a little more easier. The little ones, we don't have to do anything there. It's just to smooth the point, uh, the end of the hair. Just that. For 3D printing, remember, if you want for rendering, you don't have to do that. But I always want to take care of everything. Okay, that's all. Let me find a good thumbnail image here. I think this is too much. Here maybe we can say, okay, I can. This is going to be my. I already named this one, right? Okay. So we're going to continue on Monday. Once we finish the hair, then we have to do the same with the clothes, but the clothes are easier to, no, we're not taking too much time here because I am creating hair by hair. And after that, we have to create these lines here in the hair, here, to follow the haircut. We have to join the model and then just maybe add some small details. We have to take care, of course, of the belt. The belt is not ready finished. I mean, the modeling part is already finished, but we have to polish that to make some edges, like these irregular borders. The same thing that we are creating here, we have to do in the belt, for the belt. Okay, so keep in mind that it may take some time, but we're so close. We are in the final part of the sculpting process. We already made the challenging part, the most difficult. This is just I wish we could have a faster option, but the only way is to do this hand by hand. This is why these characters are so special, so unique. They have the touch of the artist. In this case, my touch. Maybe you are creating something and you have your way for creating something that's part of your identity as an artist. That's what I am trying to say here. And that what else? What else can I say before we go? Mm, I don't know. Only that for the painting process, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find something to make like this comic style. If I want, keeping here that if I want to create something similar to this comic style, we're going to take some time, but not for because of the. I mean, for the painting, yes, but for creating these lines, like these comic lines here. I know how to do that, but with my mouse. Creating this with a mouse is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a very challenging process, but always possible. I'm going to see if I can, but of course, that is not for 3D printing because you are not going to have these lines for 3D printing, but for the final render, you are going to have it. And I always like to have like the version in the 3D printing version looks like similar for the printing version. So I don't want, for example, to add some details in the background that you are not going to have. Maybe let's say maybe we're going to need to. I wanted to add this like little thunders here, but that is not part. I am not going to print that, so that is why I'm not going to add that to the final render. I'm just going to keep simple as this. But these lines, these comic lines, are the ones that I can do. I know how to do it, but it's going to be very challenging using only my mouse. So I will appreciate you to give a like and subscribe for because this is a lot of work. You see all the work that we do here, and this is what I want and this is what I like. So I have to do it in the better way and to make it as perfect as possible. So that's all for today, friends. Remember, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. Also, if you want, you can join to our Discord server. You can ask for some help there. You can follow me on social media. I have to. You can ask me things there. Just have to be patient because I do not use a lot of social media. I just use X for the news to know about what is happening around the world and in my country, of course. And YouTube, and that's the platforms that I always use. And also, you can go to my CG Trader page where you can get characters, models, I don't know, anything that I have, everything that I have there, you can get for your project or for, I don't know, for your collection, you can get there. You are helping me by buying items there. And let's make this channel bigger. And that's all, friends. Thanks for coming. We no gaming streaming this weekend. I have to work in the other project. I think that next week we can continue with we can at least at Saturday we may have a gaming streaming night again, but I don't know. Let's see what happens next week. Also, this Sunday is election day. I don't know what will happen to my country. I hope that we can change the situation that we are having right now, that we can vote for a solution, that we can choose the a better option, a better president for my country. That's all. Remember to subscribe, that is very important, and see you on Monday. Thanks for coming. Bye bye. What I did, I think that I Okay, let me. I move this, right? No, everything is okay. I don't know what I did. Let me see. No, I think that we are good. Okay, everything is good. Everything is good. Yes. Okay. See you on Monday. Let me find the keys to send the goodbye screen. Let's see if that works. Okay. So that's all, friends. That's all. Remember to subscribe, 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 and give it a like. That is very important.